this is my love bug. This is Daisy, and now she's super happy because I said her name. Oh, let's get the whole crew. Oh, I know, Holly. Oh, I know. So dramatic. Okay, Bruno. Okay, alright. Hi guys, it's Maggie, and today I'm in front of my Christmas tree with my friend Holly. This is our special guest, Holly. She might make some weird noises. She's a very vocal dog. And Bruno's over there tearing a toy apart on my newly vacuumed floor, but that's fine. That's fine, guys. But today we are going to talk about periods and IBD, as they are not friends. And, you know, I want to talk about the drama between the two of them. I think it needs to be put out there, and we need to shed some light on this situation, you know? No, but seriously, they are not friends. They don't like each other. They don't go well together. Before we get into the video, I want to mention again 11 Health's YouTube channel, where I am also on making videos, as well as other patients like Kristen. Kristen is so sweet and she's so nice, and she is another ostomy patient. And we will have more patients on there as we grow our group of patient champions. If you guys are interested in becoming a patient champion where you do advocacy and support other patients and use ostomy technology that the company comes out with, feel free to email me at maggie@11health.com and I can give you more information about that. And definitely check out the YouTube channel. I'm like loving all the videos that we're coming out with, and we've got great plans for the future for more videos, so just be sure to check that out. Alright, let's get into the point of this video. I have Crohn's, and obviously I'm a female, and my functioning as a female seems to be working, as I do get my period monthly. And it's the worst time of the month for my stomach. It's quite awful. What seems to happen in my case is that when my uterus gets, I like to call it inflamed. I don't know if everybody else would call it inflamed, as it is a normal occurrence for females. But it feels like my whole abdomen gets inflamed, as most people get. They get like very bloated and whatnot. And it tends to offset my colon, and my colon gets swollen with it. So then I get colonic spasms, and I feel like I have to run to the bathroom every 5 seconds, even though I have an ostomy here. Like, I know it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but because I still have most of my colon, it still produces that mucus that I have to get out. It's just when I have my period, it feels like I have to go to the bathroom every 5 seconds, so I'm running to and from the bathroom all day, and it usually lasts 2 to 3 days, so it's a pain in the butt. So my experience with it is that I eventually got fed up with it, and I went to my gynecologist and got on a birth control to try and regulate my period. Not that it was irregular, it was pretty normal anyway. I got it, you know, every 28 days or whatever. My cycle was 28 days long. But I got on birth control to kind of make it last less long than it did. I was blessed with a very long period. It often lasts like 8 days. So I go through that for a very long time. So I went on birth control for probably 5 years, and it did help a ton. It made the spasms that I had go away almost completely. It made my period 2 days long, and I had a very, very light flow, which was nice little benefit to that. But I found that I just felt really blah on birth control, and I've only ever tried one. I know there's many out there, there's many different versions, but I just like didn't feel like myself towards the end of being on it, so I actually took myself off of birth control probably 6 months ago. I think it was in the summertime, maybe. So now I'm back to my 8-day long periods, and I'm noticing the spasms come back, so I'm kind of finding ways to combat that. I am finding that with my stomach pains that I get along with my spasms, heat works the best. I don't take usually I don't take any kind of pain medications. If I take a pain medication, it's Tylenol. As many of you guys already know, taking anything like an NSAID is not a good idea when you have inflammatory bowel disease. The reason is it sort of thins the blood out, and if you have ulcers like many IBD patients already do, you can bleed from them easily, so that's why they tell you to avoid NSAIDs. So the one time I took an NSAID, I felt like a total rebel. I was like, I'm taking this anyway. I have back pain. I'm gonna do it. And like, it didn't help at all. So the only thing I have ever taken is Tylenol. Now my battery is telling me that it's about to die, so that's fun. But the only thing I've taken is Tylenol, and I don't even use that for period pain. So heat therapy works the best. The other thing that I do is I take baths, and Zach and I are getting into bath bombs because he's super cool and wants to go to Lush and get bath bombs. Just kidding, it's me. But I've been doing a lot of baths to try and use the warmth on my colon, especially the end of it, because that's where I get the spasm, and it settles it down awesome. I don't know if any of you guys have any tips for when you get your periods, but please feel free to share them. This is kind of my short little experience video on that. And it's always good in front of a Christmas tree with your doggy next to you and your other doggies snoring on the couch. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and Bruno and Daisy and I don't know where Nanners is over there, and Holly right here. We will see you in our next video. Alright guys, bye!